everyone, welcome back in today's episode of Transport Talks. My name is Cindy, and we are addressing the challenges of rural transportation, specifically focusing on the case of Thulamela Municipality in Limpopo province. As we said in our previous episode, our goal is to shed light on the experiences of residents and explore the innovative solutions that are transforming rural transportation. Today, unfortunately, I do not have a guest, but I had a guest and things happen. So I don't have anyone joining us, but however, I did have an interview with one of the amazing people who is a director and a professional town planner in Sitari Group. His name is Mr. Khwathisi, Ntsieni, Colin. Yes. And together with Mr. Khwathisi, we embarked on the journey to understand and address the challenges of rural transportation in Thulamela Municipality. And again, grab your headphones, sit back, and let's dive into today's episode of Transport Talks. So, with further ado, let's jump into the conversation. Actually, it's not a conversation, but then I'll be giving you what Mr. Khwathisi and I talked about before the technical problem happened and me losing my audio. So we talked about an overview of the current state of rural transportation in Limpopo. And what we came up with is that in Limpopo, the state of rural transportation presents a unique set of challenges and opportunities for individuals like myself in these communities. And as we navigate the vast landscapes and attractive rural areas of Limpopo, you may often find yourself confronted with limited transportation options and the resulting impact on your daily life. And one of the important issues facing rural transportation in Limpopo is the lack of reliable public transit systems. The small population density and long distance between communities make it more challenging to establish regular and efficient bus or taxi services. As a result, accessing essential services such as healthcare facilities, education institution, and employment opportunities can be a considerable hurdle for rural residents like myself. And also, what Mr. Khwathisi, I forgot to mention that he's also a lecturer at the University of Venda. So he also gave me an insight that we don't have flexibility or we don't have reliable transport. This also makes students not come to school. And that's not just the problem. We're living in rural areas where there is no network, no internet. So not even using Teams or Google Meet to do your schoolwork is not even an option doing it online, because already you're in the outskirts of town. There's no service. So transportation doesn't just prevent us from going where we're going, but also prevent us getting just these basic things. So furthermore, the road, moving away from that, we also have the road infrastructure in rural areas of Limpopo, which are not always adequately developed, leading to difficulties in transportation, potholes, unpaved roads, and limited road maintenance. sometimes not even any maintenance, which makes traveling more difficult and time consuming. Thus, transportation challenges not only impact the ability to commute, but also limit economic growth and social connectivity within the rural communities, because there is a potential of having businesses in rural areas, but then it doesn't it doesn't function well because the roads are not working properly. We also went through the topic, which is, are there any specific challenges and barriers faced by Thulamela Municipality in the provision of adequate rural transportation services? And the answer was most definitely Thulamela Municipality, located in the rural areas of Limpopo province. We face barriers. We face barriers, and those are often have significant impact on the daily lives of residents and hinder their access to essential services, like we said before, and economic opportunities and social connectivities. And some of the key challenges and barriers include limited infrastructure, long distances, and scattered population. Affordability. Rural residents in Thulamela Municipality, like in many other areas, we face financial contracts that make transportation cost burdensome. Limited income levels and high fuel prices can make private vehicle ownership and maintenance challenging. Thus, affordability bears further emphasizes the need for accessible and affordable public transit options, because that's what we need more in those areas. And while also I also the other topic that we went through was, are there any successful strategies and approaches that are employed in any other area that were successful? Not any other area. I mean, here in Thulamela Municipality, where we talked about if there were any approaches that they tried to put that were successful. Apparently, no. In Tando, they did try to have a sort of metro bus happening in Limpopo, but then for Thulamela Municipality, and that project was implemented 10 years ago, and today we still haven't seen it functioning. So it's bad. Yes. So putting we also went under the topic which says potential and if there's any potential innovative solutions that could be implemented in Thulamela Municipality. I think we all know that it's important to involve stakeholders from tribal municipality, including residents, community leaders, transportation experts, in the planning and implementation of this innovative solution. And by embracing community engagement, collaboration, and technological ad, adver, advancement, Thulamela Municipality maybe or maybe not can make significant strides in addressing the challenges of rural transportation and fostering a more connected and inclusive community. I also went on just wanting to find out the role of planning, him telling me as a professional planner if the role of urban planning is fostering sustainable and accessible transportation system in rural areas. And we do know that urban planning plays a crucial role in fostering sustainable and accessible transportation system in rural area. But then we're not seeing that. But then that's their job, but then we're not really seeing that happening. And some of the examples that can be done is community engagement and participation to have because effective urban planning involves engaging the rural community and incorporating the perspective and needs, and always by involving residents, community organization, and local leaders in planning processes, urban planners can gain valuable insights and ensure that transportation system align with the culture, social, and economic context of the area. And one of the topics that we talked about, the last topic that we talked about is, are there any planning tools or approaches being used to engage local communities and stakeholders in the decision-making process for rural transportation improvement? And the answer is yes. Participatory planning tools and approaches are increasingly being used to engage in these communities and stakeholders in decision making processes for rural transportation improvement. These tools, like we all know, they aim they aim in to involve local residents, community organization, and other stakeholders in shaping transportation plans and policies, ensuring that their voice and needs are heard. Some example of participatory planning tools and approaches that can be applied in Thulamela Municipality by incorporating this specific include community engagement again. Yes. And to close that, we can all just say, by incorporating this participatory planning tools and approaches, Thulamela Municipality can engage the community and stakeholders, empowering them to contribute to decision-making processes. This inclusive approaches fosters a sense of coherence and results in transportation solution that better reflects the needs and aspiration of local population. I will say myself, I will not say that I narrated the interview in the best way that I can. I also wish that you would have had the interview between myself and Mr Khwathisi, because it was amazing, insightful, just getting to know everything from a professional planner. And I am so thankful that he agreed to have this interview with me, and I'll always be honored. I'm just, unfortunately, I could not share that with you guys. So yes, that's it for today's episode. Bye. See you on the next episode.